intention was never to become a farmer. But one day we bought a tractor, we bought a baler, and we built a hay barn, and we were in the hay business. And 15 years later, we're producing 50,000 small square bales a year. We sell hay into the North Mississippi horse market. We provide hay to horse barns from Memphis to Nashville, and we even provide hay for both the Memphis and Nashville Zoo. It has turned into a thriving business, and there are a lot of people that count on us. So it was 2008, and I had been looking for a piece of property to hunt, fish, and ride ATVs on. The kids were little and they loved doing that stuff. I got an email from a buddy of mine. It had 8 to 10 photos on it, and he wrote one sentence on the top: "This is a beautiful piece of property." The next day I got in my truck and I drove to Haywood County, and I spent all morning and the better part of the afternoon roaming around 803 acres. It had mature hardwoods, it was red clover up to my knees, the land had a nice gentle roll to it. It was the perfect combination of open space and woods. And I knew I just had to have this tract of ground. And it was the first piece of property that would eventually become Pitchfork Farm.
I was duck hunting on a property that David was fixing to buy. And I took him for a little tour. And we met and he asked me if he could go duck hunting with me. So the next week, we spent every day duck hunting, had a good time. And that's kind of how it all started.
So Mark and I were duck hunting. I was going to close on this piece of property and I needed somebody to watch over it for me. And in the few days that Mark and I were together, I could tell that he was a person that I could trust and that we would get along fabulously. I asked him if he would become my caretaker, and he said yes, he would love to. And that was really the genesis of the relationship that Mark and I now share, where Mark is my farm manager and his 2 sons are farmers as well.
We made hay for horses for 18 years. We've been row crop farming for 12. This is our 12th crop when we harvest this crop this year.
In 2014, we decided we were going to grow corn and soybeans. And next thing I knew, we had big tractors, a planter, a combine, grain buggies, and grain bins. And all of a sudden I was a full-fledged farmer, and it was sort of game on.
Everything on this farm is a great day. You know, I love my job. It's always something new every day. Everything it's just so beautiful here. It's always something different, but there's always something to do on the farm.
Beth and I love sharing the farm. We've had pumpkin picking parties, we've had sweet corn picking parties, we've had large dove hunts. Mark and his wife got married here. Aaron and his wife got married here at Pitchfork Farm.
My other son had his wedding reception here. David's had his grand palooza or whatever you call it party here, food trucks everywhere. We had dove hunts with hundreds of people here, that we had parties under that pavilion. It's just so, it's way too many memories to.
I guess one of the things that I want to say is this though, over these 17 years, Mark and his family have become family. We're very, very close to them. They are the glue that holds Pitchfork Farm together. And, and if we sell it, we will miss them desperately. But, what it really was is, we started with nothing. It was just a piece of property that turned into a farm.
It's been one hell of a ride.